It's snowing, so I figured why not show you my new additions to the car. Most of them are inside anyway, so. I did fix some things on the inside. Let's get in here so the snow doesn't ruin the camera. As you can see, I removed the door panels 100% along with the stereo. So now all I have is heat, and I think that's the only amenity I have. I don't have air conditioning either, so you can see right here, I got my new race seat. I got a pair of these. The seat's really comfortable. It's just an NRG Innovation seat. One of their entry-level ones. It's got these cool little pockets right here, so you can, I don't know, I guess put your racing documents in there. Eventually I will get a replacement steering wheel, but not until I get a roll cage. Also, if you can see right here, I did some zip tie work. This is actually the part that would normally go into the little tray that you use to open and close the door, but I found out that the bolt holes line up perfectly with I don't know what these holes used to be, but it lines up perfectly, and I was able to use this as a mount for all the controls, like the locking the door and rolling the windows up and down. But yeah, so I fully gutted the doors. So what I did with the engine bay to try to fix the weird acceleration issue I had was I took apart the entire throttle body. It's a drive-by-wire one, so it not only has like the, you know, the little throttle plate in there, or there's no cables running to it, so it's only like wires, and like a motor and some gears and stuff. I took apart that whole assembly as well, and I couldn't find anything really wrong with it except for the motor. It's kind of like loose in there, so I'm thinking maybe the motor mounts are not holding onto the motor like they should be. The mass airflow sensor, and cleaned that. I cleaned my air filter and re-oiled it. I took apart my turbo, and the actuator arm on the wastegate is fine. The little flapper moves freely. So there's nothing wrong with that, so I'm really happy about that because I thought the turbo was going to need some work, and that's an expensive turbo. I checked for leaks in the piping and all the hoses and stuff. I couldn't find anything except for one little hole. It's right before the throttle body. I patched that up, and it didn't really make any difference, so I don't think that was the issue. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to the last event. I'm gonna have to look for some other types of racing, maybe like some ice racing. I really don't want to discontinue racing until next summer. That's a long way away. So anyway, wish me luck on the next race. I'm going to get as much footage as I can. I might have some friends that are going, so I might be able to get some footage of me racing from the outside perspective, like, you know, me actually driving by. You know, as you saw from the last two videos, no one I knew got footage of me. I got some pictures and things, but no one got video of my run, so I couldn't really show you how sideways I was getting and stuff. And because that's what I'm out there to do. I'm not really out there to win. I'm not really out there to really compete. I'm just kind of just having fun. I'm not going to be anywhere near the best out there. I don't have the experience. I've been, like, you know, driving fast on dirt roads, you know, since I was little, you know, a little kid. But, you know, I never got to the point to where I was actually competing or anything like that, to where I felt like the need to get better and better and better. You know, I used to ride dirt bikes. I used to, you know, do a lot of off-road vehicles and things. My dad got me a Honda Odyssey when I was really young. I had a little 50cc dirt bike when I was young. I had a three-wheeler that was all fucking raced out from my Uncle Kent. And that's actually, I ended up totaling that and in an accident. That's how I broke my left collarbone, my left shoulder, and my left wrist in one crash. That was like when I was 17 or 18 or something like that. So I have experience in the dirt and sliding around and stuff, but I'm just nowhere near the level of these guys that are you know, going to actual rally events, and their cars are specifically built for rally in the dirt. I'm just kind of like piecing this together as cheap as possible. I got this car for $4,000. Only things I'm going to be changing soon are possibly the suspension. I'm going to get some better suspension because this is kind of a they're just kind of like it's not very good suspension. I'd like to get some sort of purpose-built dirt suspension, gravel suspension at some point. So that's on the table. But until I get into more events, I'm going to keep on running this car as it is until something either breaks or just like needs to be replaced. Same with the tires. There's no point in getting different tires because these snow tires, they're like, well, I got them for like $45 each. They're like dirt cheap. And they're pretty long lasting. Like, I'm pretty hard on them, like on the street, on the dirt, and the tread pattern's still holding up. I'll probably get some larger tires, and like I said, some gravel tires eventually, but they're expensive. They're like $200 a tire. You can get some retreads for like $100 a tire, but they're kind of a pain in the ass because they're not street legal. So there's a few things in the works, mainly the roll cage and the steering wheel, and probably like a 5-point harness. Anyway, that's it. Have a good day. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in a future video.